Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make the Lancer Evo from 2Fast2Furious because some do not know how to make it and some just use the original Sultan to do it cheaper with less detail. You can do that, but I'm gonna be doing it with the Sultan RS so that it will have more detail. So without further ado, I'm gonna go to Benny's. But wait a minute, I want to show y'all a magic trick. Watch as I go from here to here, all in just a blink of an eye. Now, without further ado, I will go up into Benny's and I will show you all how to do it. Alright, to start it out, what you want to do is go straight to bumpers, go down to C2 loop bumper. That's what you're going to want for the front bumper. And on the back you want the Drift RS rear bumper. Next up, for headlight trim, I put on the custom eyebrows so that the headlights look more like Lancer Evo headlights and they don't go like at that point at the top corner of them, and they just go straight at the top and bottom. So don't want any fogs or roof scoops. And doors, if you want, you can put some wind deflectors on it, but it's not what I'm doing. And for roll cage, I chose the padded dash dodger cage, but I guess you could use any one that you really want because it's up to you. And for the engine block, you want the primary color valve colors because that's just what I put. I guess if you want, you can put other things on it, but that's just what I like to put because of, like, it matches with the car, so that's what I put. And for cam cover, I did the same thing, primary color, cam belt cover. And strut brace, you can do any of these as well, but I put the lightweight racing strut brace because I love how it has holes in it and circles in it. So max out the engine, I guess, if you're all about the power. If not, just about the look, you don't have to. And for the exhaust, it doesn't really matter either, considering that the car in real life isn't straight piped coming from the side, it's coming from the back. But you can put really any of these that you want. I actually like the way this one looks, but I like to put this one because it looks nice and it looks like a lot of hot rod straight piped. It looks like my dad's actually, so yeah, that's just what I chose. And fenders, I didn't put any for this, but like if you want to put those odd looking wide body arches if you want, or those bolt-on arches, feel free to do that if you want. It's your car, not mine. So grill, I didn't do anything with this. If you want, I guess, like, you could do a couple of these, but I didn't because I didn't want to remove the grill. So okay, for hood, you want the cheapest one you can get, actually, the twin vented hood. And the horn, I guess you could do whichever one, but I just kept it normal and kept it stock. And interior trim, if you want, I guess you could put a sun strip, but it's not on the movie car, so that's not what I put. And ornaments, I didn't put that either because it's not in the movie. And I just put, for the dash, I put the street interior, but I don't guess it really counts because, you know, Like, I mean, in the movie, they didn't have it like this or this or this or this. So I just put it like this because, you know, they got the racing parts on the inside, so I just had it like this. And for dials, I put the pod tack and the dash gauges because, like, I think that's what's on the car, but if you don't want that on the car, that's you, buddy. That you don't have to, but I don't guess it really matters which one you put. But it's the same thing for doors. It doesn't really matter which one you put, I guess. I kept it normal. For seats, you want the carbon tuner seats because of the red harnesses. I think those were on it. I'm not sure though. But I know that the car had small holes for the harnesses to go through, so this is what I chose. And I just put on this one because of the red harnesses, and I liked the way they looked. And I guess, yeah, it's Apex Clubman. That's the exact steering wheel you want to put for it. You know, we're going in depth here. This is what we're doing. And a light color, I like to put my light colors always on ice white so that if I'm driving at night in the game, I can always see them. And yeah, pretty much that's it for the interior and lights. It doesn't matter which one you do for this. I put mine on xenon just because, you know, why not? And for neon, you want all neon, and we want it to be blue, not electric blue, not black light, blue. So liveries, you want the blue power stripe. This is the closest thing that Rockstar could give us to the movie, because like none of these really go with the car except for this one. This is for another movie, but yeah, this is what Rockstar gave us, so that's what I put. But yeah, I used to have a car with this on it. Man, I loved that car, but yeah, I changed it. And respray, this is the part that really gets your car to this is what makes people look at your car. Go to metallic and go all the way to do yellow and pearlescent. I think you do a pearlescent ice white. I'm gonna do silver because I sort of forgot what I had it on, and it's the same thing for secondary color. Metallic, do yellow. And it also changes your brake calipers. Just keep that in mind. And trim color, you want rolled steel or bluish silver. I guess it's up to you. Like, I just chose a normal sort of bright gray / silver look. And if you want your crew emblem on there just for the fun, it's gonna be on the front of the hood. Roof, like, I'll just put vortex generators on because when that's an option on my cars, I like to put it on to show that it's sort of like an antenna, considering that's what most of the antennas look like these days. But yeah, especially because the fact that most cars in GTA don't really have an antenna and they don't have a gas cap because Rockstar, they're dumb. So yeah, they don't know better. And skirts, I didn't put anything. If you want those extra mud flaps just for the fun, I guess you can. For the spoiler, you want the carbon wing. I mean, if you, like, yeah, it's the carbon wing. I was making sure. And slam that thing to the ground. Transmission, turbo, wheels, you want the sport, rough wheeled. You know, I chose sport because bigger rims, if I was to do tuner, they would be smaller. And I sometimes I do put tuner wheels on, but that's what I put on most of my cars, but not this one. And I just kept it alloy. I put on bulletproof tires. I did keep the stock tires on, and I didn't put a tire smoke on. And lastly, for the windows, I like to put light smoke on most of my cars because I just like the way it looks. It gives it little pizzazz to the car, if that's what you want to call it. And yeah, that's your Lancer Evo. And now, I guess, test drive if you want to see what it's like before you really get it. Can you hear it? I don't think you can. Oops. Yeah, it pretty much it handles pretty good. It can go through a drift pretty good. And hold up, let me do it on this container right here. I don't understand how when you go forward, crap, it was doing it yesterday. Yeah, there it goes. If you're gonna go forward, it's sort of all-wheel drive, but if you do it in reverse, it's not. Oops. If you do it in reverse, it's only rear-wheel drive. And I found that a bit odd, but I don't really understand how that works in this game, but hey, I guess it's been like that since the Sultan RS has released, and that's been about a year or two, maybe 3. Yeah, but this car really is a beast when it's fully upgraded. I would suggest you save up the money to get this customized and max out the transmission, turbo engine, maybe brakes and armor if you want to do that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my way of customizing it, because like I said earlier in the video, you know, some people that are on a tight budget and they're only like rank 12 or rank 5 and they want to go through the town looking sort of swaggy and they want to have a nice car that looks okay for their rank. They get the normal Sultan off the streets and they just go paint it, and like, since it comes with the secondary color as a stripe or something like that, they just paint that blue and like do the neon and the rims maybe, and the spoiler, and yeah, that's what they do. And I mean, that car is actually 4-door, but it doesn't have all the detail that the Sultan RS has in it. Like the front bumper, it doesn't have that detail, and the rear bumper, it doesn't have that detail. But yeah, like I said, if you're one of those low ranks and you're just now starting into GTA Online, a game that's almost 4 years old, it'll be like 4 years old in like 20 something days, man. But yeah, it's still fun, still good fun, just like GTA San Andreas is. 14 years old, and man, that game is still good fun. I think that game is more fun than this game. And that thing isn't even online. You need a friggin' PC to do that online. And it still isn't the same as this. But yeah, it's like, that game is always good fun, but that's not the point. I'm getting off topic here. Yeah. That's pretty much the video, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Drop a comment telling me you did so. And I might give you a shout out in the next video. Who knows? And if you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, I might subscribe to you and turn on the notification bell. So, as always, I'll see you in the next video. Ka-chow!